What's up, guys, and welcome back to World Box, where we're going to continue with our 16 country battle royales. We have
What?
another 16 countries here today. We have the US, Salvador, Ecuador, Spain, Sweden, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Algeria, Ethiopia, Madagascar, South Africa, Oman, Israel, Iran, Kyrgyzstan, China, and Japan. They've all got 15 population to start off with. They've got 5 minutes to build up before I allow people to start declaring wars. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, they've all already declared kings and stuff. Also, rebellion is off because it's rough. Now, who's gonna get their second settlement out first? Kyrgyzstan is already off to a better population start, already at 18. Israel and Sweden have now also gotten to 18. Oh, natural disasters are on, by the way. Oh, else we've got some places up at 20 pop now. Now, the Western Hemisphere is going to be interesting as there, again, like last time, there are only 3 places here. And so whoever wins is gonna do really well. Anyway, of course, Europe and North Africa is gonna be a hot spot for wars, as there's, well, 6, technically 8 of our 15, 16 civilizations right there, and ow. So yeah, again, we've got 5 places up. Actually, everyone's getting quite a lot of population this time. It's weird, honestly. Oh, lightning strike up here in northern, like northern China, Siberia land. And now, again, I have not made any additions to this map at all. So Spain's got the entire peninsula, and they've got access to Africa too. Bosnia and Herzegovina has all the Italian peninsula as well as the Balkans. Iran practically has their borders. Japan has all of their islands. Madagascar has all of their islands. And the U.S. has founded their second village, followed by Ethiopia and Kyrgyzstan. Or no, that's Oman. And Sweden as well has formed a second village. Settling actually France. I could rename the villages, but I just don't care enough to. Is that Iran's second settlement? Algeria's second settlement? Now, I think America's gonna have a pretty good game because the North American continent, it's big, it's vast. There's a lot of forest. Practically all of it is forest, which I could have probably swapped around. And most importantly, they're alone. The only one who's gonna challenge them right now is El Salvador. Oh, but a fire in Canada could screw some things up, like, a lot. So both the US and Sweden have over 50 population at this point, and, oh, never mind, Oman has that as well. Then Ethiopia has just joined them. How's it look in our... An asteroid just hit somewhere. and Kyrgyzstan has formed their second settlement, as well as Japan. Now, are you guys actually gonna like? Okay, a little earthquake off the south side of China. Oh, a meteor, an asteroid hit in the ocean. It's great. Now, Oman and the U.S. are well as Sweden. They're all fighting, and it is time to set up war. So with diplomacy on, now everything can just go. Spain is after Sweden as the first war. Oh, that's a Chinese settlement. Never mind. And they're trying to go after Algeria too. I don't think that was very smart, Spain. But who knows? You might have a strong military. 12. Algeria has none. Sweden has 1. Actually, let's look at that. Yeah, Spain does have the biggest military in the world, so they could actually start winning these wars that they've declared. The British Isles are on fire. Bosnia after Israel. They can't easily get to Algeria, though. They do have to make a crossing across the Mediterranean, or whatever the name of the channel is. Also, like, Jesus, the fires caused by the lightning are just intense. France might fall. Oh, that one actually hit in Mongolia, it looks like. Does the lightning ever stop in this game? I swear. Yeah, the US has now overtaken both of its rivals to become the most populated place on the planet. Another one? Are you kidding me? And this one actually hurt Algeria's village. I like kinda wanna put the sands back, but I also like kinda don't. We'll be kind. We'll be kind and replace the sand in these places. Another new village was founded. Now there's a tornado up down in Antarctica. America has founded a third settlement, so is Somalia. Iran is after Kyrgyzstan. The Spain, nope, the US now has the biggest military. But Spain still does have a very big one out in the east. Up the Kyrgyzstan king. Oh, they're just going nuts. Oh, this one guy is just going nuts. And now he died. Iran has a third settlement now. Oman has been kicked out of their capital. They now are in India and in Thailand as well. Iran is looking good in the Middle East, though. But it is the Middle East, so they're in a pretty rough spot. How are they looking? They're at war with 2 people. That's Swedish village. You're at war with 2 people. Israel's after you. Oh, is this gonna be our first dead nation? Oh, there's a second tornado in Antarctica. South Africa does not have a second settlement out, and that's gonna really hurt soon. China's probably gonna start threatening Japan soon. We're 100 years into the campaign, technically. Although I believe we start at, what? 48, so we're only 50 years in. El Salvador is slamming up into the U.S. land. That's like British Columbia, Montana. I think, guys, you just gotta pool your resources together here. Oh, I would also look out for Ecuador, as they have an entire continent to themselves. Like, full on entire. Like, if they can just not die to El Salvador. Oh, and there's Africa's next second settlement. Do we have boats? No, we do not have boats yet. Going more and more into just the Canadian, just Arctic up there. Japan after China. Now then, is Japan gonna be the first place with boats? It would kind of make sense, as they really need boats. And let's actually look at the kings right now. Stone. Yep, we're still in the Stone Age. The Western Hemisphere is very peaceful. Algeria having a third settlement out now. Ecuador versus El Salvador. Just as I say, the Western Hemisphere is peaceful. And Ecuador has a third settlement down, at least. I don't get how these wars are still going on, guys. Israel, you have like twice the population of Bosnia right now. And Algeria, Sweden, you both have more population than Spain. Just get it over with. China's starting to get up there. I think we're about to get boats. I just checked in on the Iranian king. He has the knowledge of docks. And that's just Alaska. What does the American king know? Boats. They know boats. Is that the first boat? It may be the first boat. The Western Hemisphere has boats. Is there any in the East? Up in Siberia. Oh, that really hurt, Kyrgyzstan. Any boats? Ethiopia has boats. Now then, Japan. Do you have any boats yet? Nope. A meteor just struck the northern coast of South America. Now the U.S. has forced El Salvador into a two-front war, and it's not very fun when you're fighting the second largest military in the world. Ethiopia is the first place to make it to Antarctica, meaning Australia is the only continent that has not been colonized. And Algeria is in Britain. There is a massive raid on El Salvador by Ecuador right now. Like all of this. This is all El Salvador. Or I mean Ecuador. And speaking of which, oh, USA's back on top, and we're now in the Copper Age. Maybe I should turn on villagers participate in same race wars sometime. America just sitting back and watching them. And it's happening. Ecuador is taking over El Salvador's capital. That's pretty much just gonna cement them as the #1 power now. Yeah, 545. Right, America, you better jump on these two then. Because Ecuador is now the strongest kingdom in the world. Oh, and at the same time, who's taking this? Kyrgyzstan has taken the Iran capital. Yeah, culture map mode's pretty interesting. That probably allows for more revolts. And that's it. El Salvador is so far the only kingdom to be destroyed. Also, that's another American civilization. Yep, up in Greenland. So this is a very Western dominated game because nothing at all has happened in the East. Ecuador, South Africa, and Ethiopia are now all in Antarctica. Now Kyrgyzstan is making more moves on Iranian territory. There goes another city. This one failed, however. And then, so when are you two gonna get into a war? Oh, very soon. Spain has finally taken over the Swedish-controlled France. So, like, we also only have like 10 minutes left. It's an all-out war population-wise in the Western Hemisphere, and the U.S. has broken 1,000 people. And an earthquake has just, well, it created the Panama Canal, and it just ruined Ecuador, man. So Israel is trying to take over Bosnia, and Ecuador has declared war on South Africa, which they really should just easily win. So we've only got a few minutes left here. Notice that wars that start never end. Like, they just don't. And this could be it. Bosnia could die right at the end. Got two. Oh, they're dead. We got 2 minutes left. Yep. And also, South Africa took this away. And now they're in Australia, which is just, that sucks. Because they would have started to do really well. I'm sorry that these are very boring. I don't know why they are so boring. Also, Antarctica is now perfectly split between South Africa and Ethiopia. I don't know why it's so boring. Like, they aren't aggressive. I'm not doing rebellions. I'm not going to try and keep track of that. Like, they're trying to go to war and they're just failing. There's barely any fighting that happens ever. Iran might fall right at the end. That would actually give Kyrgyzstan the win. Oh, they won it. They won it too. It's a race against time now. Or, I mean, if Oman runs in and takes it all, that would just suck. Or if they take this. Oh, come on, come on, come on, Iran. Yeah, this is our last event. You know what? As soon as this either gets conquered or falls, that's gonna be the end. They're gonna take it. They are gonna take it. And they did. Or someone did. Is that Ethiopia? But that is time. So we still had 14 of our empires live. So there's the bottom 5, there's the next, and then here is our top 4. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time, and of course, have a good day.